Greetings everyone, welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is Priestess of the African River Eagle, aka Ms.Z on this channel. If you would, please make sure that you like the video and subscribe. Comment down below which one you chose. I love to read the comments. Also, if you want to book a reading with me, please go to dawnanddreams.com. That link will be in the description box along with the timestamps. You can also purchase handmade items from me, such as Dreamcatchers. And right now, I'm focused on more of the car catchers so that you guys can have protection on the road. These are handmade. They're made with real feathers. And they are blessed and activated, okay? The feathers are, okay, by me. And I have more coming. I think that's pretty much it. Also, if you would like to get spiritual amulets, we have that on in stock as well too. So go check that out. Okay, guys. So today, and I don't know, every time I get out here, it's like it's raining or it's just rained. And the bird always says hello to everybody watching. But anyway, so this is going to be we're going to be pulling fortunes today. We're going to be pulling fortunes and some blunt truth today. So, and it's going to probably be quick. So I want you to pick between just 1, 2, or 3, whichever number resonates with you. So you can pick number 1 for pile 1, number 2 for pile 2, number 3 for pile 3, whichever number resonates with you in this moment. And we're going to pull fortunes for you, little fortune cookies. And then we are going to and I'm gonna pull a few cards for some blunt truth for you as well too. So if you need more time, pause the video. Let's get right into it. All right, so for those of you who chose pile number 1, we're going to be looking into your fortune. I ask that the ancestors and spirits allow me to look and see what fortune is coming towards you and just what fortune you need to pay attention to, kind of like fortune cookies. And this is coming out of my Fulani pie. Hold on now. I'll be having to ask the rain spirit to work with me. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see what fortune. We're gonna pull 4 for you. Pile number 1. All right. So the first fortune for you is the career you choose is the right one, okay? So the career path that you have chosen for yourself, Spirit wants to reassure you that it is the right one. Even if you've just started, even if the idea just came to you and you said, is this really for me? Normally when this comes up, it means that you may be doubting your path. Even if you're far along your path and you still have doubts and reservations about it, Spirit is saying you chose the right path. You might not have went down the path that you thought you were going to go on, you know, when you were coming up in the world. I know that didn't happen for me, but I still chose the right path. So Spirit speaks about that. Understand that this path and this calling is for you, whatever this may be, okay? Let's see. Let's pull another fortune for you. And it's slightly, you know, a little sprinkling, so there's some blessings coming to you. All right. So your second fortune is take wisdom from all practices. So the ancestors are saying that you are trying to either separate things too much in your spiritual works. You're trying to leave things behind. And I actually want to do a teaching video on that real soon about, you know, collaborating practices. But Spirit says you're not to leave anything behind. Even if you were a Christian or someone who was very religious before you came into spirituality, what did you learn from that? And I don't want to give away too much right here, but, you know, Spirit's confirming that. What did you learn from that experience? You know, one thing about there being pastors and things in my family, I learned how dedicated they were to their work and to their prayers and to the things that they believed in. And so I took that same faith into my own spirituality. You don't have to do exactly what they do, but Spirit says don't leave anything behind, not for humans. You know, everything that you learn is a part of your spiritual journey and for you to connect to Spirit. Nobody has all the answers. Not one practice has all the answers. That's why we collaborate different practices. So keep that in mind. All right, let's pull some more fortunes for you. Okay. someone has joined the ancestors. So you may have had someone pass away within the last 5 years, and you might have been worried about this person. Spirit says that they have went and joined the ancestors. They have joined hands with the ancestors. They are watching over you. They are okay, and they want you to be okay. Okay, so if you're worried about somebody, if you're constantly thinking about someone who passed away recently, they know that you are, and they're saying, hey, we've joined the ancestors, so don't worry about me. Okay. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Ooh, release baggage from the past. Release baggage from the past. So you could be holding on to things and you don't even realize that you're holding on to things. So Spirit wants you to let that go. Whatever's holding you back, whatever's holding you down, Spirit wants you to let that go so that you can receive. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a few cards for some more blunt truth for pile number 1 before we move on. That came out right away. Spirit says control your emotions. You're letting your emotions get the best of you in the most minor situations. Spirit says stop doing that. If something isn't working out, there's always other options. So the thing that I'm getting, as the answers is coming through, the thing that I'm getting is that some of you have businesses, some of you have, different things that you do to bring in prosperity. Don't always ride on that one thing and forget about the other things that you're good at as well too. Sometimes Spirit wants you to put energy into the other things that you've left behind. So if something isn't flourishing in one area, don't forget about the other things that you are talented in. Okay. Okay. Maybe hearing things. Somebody wants to collaborate with you as well too. Spirit says only speak good things. Take a breath. In union. So things are coming together for you in your relationships and in your friendships. You're going to have some people reaching out to you soon. Spirit says only speak good things over your life. Let's see what else Spirit got to say to you. What is the blood truth that comes to pile number 1? Pile 1. More things falling. Okay. So you have rebirth. You have rebirth and balance. And what else we got? Searching. Some of you are thinking of new ways to reinvent yourself, and this will come to you. Okay, some of you are going to get a rebranding of yourself. Some of you are going to come into a new identity of self. So this is going to be good for you, because I see you searching for something, searching to find things within yourself. So some of you are going to be picking up some new hobbies, and this is going to help with your confidence. Some of you are going to be trying things that you haven't tried before, and this is going to also be good for your confidence. There's a rebirth. Some of you are all work, no play. So Spirit says there needs to be a balance of you giving energy back to yourself and doing things for you that help your soul growth. If you are too, spiritual as well too, like sometimes you have to balance yourself out and have a little bit of fun too as well. I have to keep that in mind with myself. You have to stay balanced when you're doing too much of something, okay? Because you're still in this human experience, you're still in this human world. So Spirit says be balanced, and there's going to be a rebirth for you. Oh, my cards are getting wet. All right, so that is pile number 1. I'm going to go on to pile 2. All right, so for pile number 2, we're going to be looking at your fortunes. So let's see. Let's see what's in store for you. Some of you are really chasing your goals and your destiny right now. So we're going to get about 4, hopefully. Let me see. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. Speak to the trees. So some of you have connections to the trees, okay? And the trees give information, okay? Trees are connected to the ancient realm because trees have been around since forever. So Spirit speaks about you speaking to the trees and building that connection up. If you have a special tree that you go to, that tree remembers you. So go to the trees, hug the trees, sit by the trees to get downloads of information. Okay, so these two came out at once. You have stop thinking negatively about everything in your life. Stop thinking negatively about everything in your life. What other fortune? Yeah. You are connected to water. Rain cleanse, river cleanse to remove obstacles. Okay, so if some of you have been facing obstacles, Spirit says to connect to the rain spirit, which is coming down a little bit now, the rain spirit or the river spirit, even the ocean spirit. If you're connected to water, well, it's telling me that you're connected to water. You need to go to the water. This will remove obstacles for you. There's no enemy to water. So water is a very, very powerful element. It is the first element that we had on this earth. So water is the element that you need to connect to remove things out of your way. And then you have stopped thinking negatively about everything in your life. You thinking negatively of your life is starting to manifest more negative things. Okay, the rain is starting to come. So I'm gonna be quick. All right, so we get one more. Your money will increase once you stop gambling. Stop gambling with your money, okay? I know that hurts some people watching this. They're like, I need to enjoy my life. Spirit says it's okay to enjoy your life. It's okay to spend things on what you want to spend it on, but be, conscious. Be conscious. Don't get caught up in the spending spirit and you're emotionally spending on things, not even realizing that you're just doing it to fill a void. So Spirit speaks about be conscious when you spend your money. It's okay to have some money to the side for, spending on whatever, but Spirit speaks about, save a little bit of your money too if you want your money to build up. Okay, so those of you having money problems, this is for you. All right, so let's go on to getting some more messages for part 2. All right, so for pile number 2, let's go ahead and get some more blunt truth. Some of you need to stay committed to your goals and your spiritual practice. This will help to improve your gifts. And look what came out. Seeing things, having visions. It is destiny. Put in a spiritual request. Cleanse your home. Spirit keeps speaking about cleansing. So this is the reason that your abundance is blocked or things are being blocked. Put in a spiritual request with your spirit team for the things that you need as well too. And Spirit says what will be, so you don't have to worry about things so much. When they tell you something is coming, look, they're telling you again, abundance is coming. So if you're worried about money, it's going to come. They say stand your ground in your beliefs when you put your foot down. Spirit says be creative at this time. Spirit also, look, divine timing. I think we already got that. Oh no, we got it is destiny, divine timing. Everything is happening for you at the right time. Put my hood on. It's lightly raining. I don't want it to come down on me. All right, so let's get a few more cards for pile number 2. Spirit says work on your shadow self. Your shadow self is distracting you, okay? Hidden anger and how you feel about yourself, work on that. Because you put yourself down more than anybody else. Spirit says work on being versatile, versatility. Spirit wants you to also do more planning in your life, get more organized. Spirit says you're good at many things, but you limit yourself to one thing. Let's get 2 more cards. There's a lot of hidden anger with this pile. It could be at the way that people have treated you over the years. You don't feel like you can trust anybody, but Spirit says to work on that, because eventually Spirit is going to bring people to you that you're going to need to build connections with. And if you don't trust anybody, then you're going to just be like, I don't want to deal with those folks. So Spirit says work on, healing the past, whatever other people had did to you, especially family, because that bird came out and said family too. Family. If you have people who have hurt you within your family, or people that you consider really, really close, like family, you call a sister or a brother, Spirit says heal that, okay? Because Spirit wants you to start building up connections, and this is going to come real soon if it hasn't. So if you haven't been really having anybody around you, there are going to be some people that want to come around you, and you have to be more open to receiving, connections and energy. Confirmation from the bird. All right, so let's go on to pile number 3. All right, so for pile number 3, last but not least, let's see what fortune is coming for you. This pile, you either received a reading or there were some things that were told to you. You need to pay attention to the readings that you've gotten over the years, even readings that you've given yourself, information that was given to you. You need to write these things down. Your dreams, there was already fortunes given to you that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so let's pick 4. All right. So the first fortune that comes up is love wins. Love wins even if it's a battlefield, okay? Relationships will get stronger. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my partner. Relationships will get stronger. Even if you fall out, and that's the thing about relationships, we have to understand. Relationships, they're not meant to be toxic and, controlling and things like that. So, of course, know your limits. But do understand that relationships are hard, okay? Having, a connection with someone is hard. Even for a friendship, they're hard. So don't give up on your relationship just because one thing went wrong. Spirit reminds you, this is coming from the elders, Spirit reminds you that love is a battlefield, okay? But love wins in the end. So you have to just kind of see things through. And if you need advice on that, get a reading, or, get some advice from some elders who have been in relationships for a long time. But don't give up on your marriage. Don't give up on your relationship if you've been with somebody for a long time. Because sometimes it's just that you're going through a phase and a cycle, okay? So let's go ahead and go on to number 2. The second fortune for you. Your luck will increase. Random money coming. So you're going to have some random money coming soon. This could be checks. This could be someone spending a lot of money with your business. This could be, different things coming in, different opportunities for money. So Spirit says pay attention to those. There's going to be, your luck is going to increase. Okay. Spirit says step into your role or someone else will. So this means that you've been kind of like playing in the background for way too long. Spirit wants you to step forth into your purpose. Spirit doesn't want you to allow other people to keep taking over the playing field. You need to play chess, not checkers. Get into the game, okay? Whether you want to or not. Spirit's speaking about step up to the plate. If you want to be a star, if you want to be famous, if you want to be known, if you want to be a public figure, if you just want to be somebody well known in the community, step up to the plate. You have all of these grand ideas, but Spirit says, are you following through, or are you just watching other people do it? And then you complain because they're not doing it right. They're like, oh, they're not doing it, the way that I can do it. They're not really healers like the way that I can heal. Well, Spirit says, step up to the plate. All right. So let's go on to... That was 3, so let me get one more. Okay. Your dreams hold meaning. excuse me, I say it right. Your dreams hold meaning. Are you listening? Are you listening to your dreams? I talked about that, I think, when we first started this pal. Your dreams hold meaning. Are you listening? So you receive visions, you receive messages from your ancestors and your spirits. They want you to listen to these dreams because you receive visions. So it's important that you listen to them. Okay, so let's go on to the last part of your blunt truth. Okay, so let's see. What else does Spirit want to say to you? Blunt truth, Spirit. Blunt truth, Spirit. Okay. Only speak good things coming out again. A lot of you are speaking negatively over your life, or just speaking negatively, negativity in general. Maintain focus. So even you speaking about things being in delay, not coming quick enough, you slow down the process of it coming. So Spirit says you need to have a little bit more faith in your spirit team and know that it is coming to you. Maintain focus on your goals. Your hard work will pay off, okay? Put in a spiritual request if you are struggling in your relationships, okay? They'll make way for your relationships. Spirit says connect to nature, okay? So you're supposed to be outside like me. Spirit says take a breath. So this pal has been stressed out a little bit. Spirit says wealth. You're going to be building your wealth. Spirit says seeing visions. Spirit's confirming to you the things that you've been seeing. They say don't be in denial of your spiritual encounters. Cleanse and protect your family. If your family has been suffering from sickness, anything like, health-wise, money-wise, cleanse. Do a cleansing calendar for your family too. Spirit says you need to relax. Spirit says there's someone who is jealous of you. Jealous of the things you have going on. All right, so these are the last few cards. Wow, this is very ancestral. So you have travel, you have knowledge. This is why your dreams are important. Travel, knowledge, and then you have storyteller. Some of your ancestors are speaking their stories to you in your dreams. So it's very important that you pay attention to these stories. You also may come across documentaries that your ancestors want you to look into. You also may come across some old books that your ancestors want you to read in order to gain more knowledge. They have something they want to tell you, okay? And Spirit speaks about you building strong foundation. So right now, you're going to be really working on your career, and you should be working towards your career and maintaining focus. All right, guys, so that is it. Make sure that you like the video, and peace.